Welcome to the 2020 University of Nebraska Medical Center Spring Commencement and Convocation Ceremony for Graduate Studies. I am Dele Davies, the Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Dean of Graduate Studies at UNMC. It is my great pleasure to introduce Casey Vavra, a post-baccalaureate certificate candidate in radiation therapy, who will sing our national anthem. Following the national anthem, Ashton Olivia Wyrick, a Master of Public Health candidate in Health Policy and Administration, will deliver the student-initiated invocation.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
On this day, we are blessed with the presence of family and friends who have cared so deeply over the course of our lives. We remember those who cannot be with us today and hope they are proud of what we have become. We are grateful for the guidance provided over these past years. Today, we begin a new phase of our lives full of both possibilities and perils. We ask you to join us in this day of recognition and celebration, and the hope that our actions will prove worthy of the confidence placed in us. For these things and the intentions we hold silently in our hearts, we pray. Amen.
Please join me in observing a moment of silence in memory of those we have lost to COVID-19 over the past several months. Today, we honor the achievements and perseverance of our graduates. We also recognize the contributions and support from parents, partners, children, relatives, and friends who have helped the graduates reach this milestone. We are delighted that you could join us today for this online celebratory event. Joining me for this virtual ceremony are several faculty and student leaders of UNMC Graduate Studies. Dr. Pamela Carmines is a professor of cellular and integrative physiology and the Executive Associate Dean for Graduate Studies. Dr. Kendra Schmid is a professor of biostatistics, Assistant Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, and the Director of Campus-Wide Assessment and Assistant Dean for Graduate Studies. Dr. Jeffrey Thiel is Professor of Internal Medicine in the Division of Rheumatology and President of the Graduate Studies Engagement Council of the UNMC Alumni Association. Scott Mulder, a biochemistry and molecular biology PhD candidate in the Interdisciplinary Graduate Program in Biomedical Sciences and President of the Graduate Student Association. And Sashwati Karmaka, one of the PhD candidates in the graduating class and today's student speaker. Finally, it is my honor and pleasure to introduce Dr. Jeffrey Gold, Chancellor of the University of Nebraska Medical Center and the University of Nebraska, Omaha.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you again for joining us today. This day, this unprecedented virtual commencement day, is truly special. Perhaps even more so than usual, considering the extraordinary circumstances we find ourselves under. Let me tell you why I feel more inspired than ever to have been granted the incredible privilege to address each of you on this occasion, and why I am elated at the thought of each of us all together at this moment, even though we're at least 6 feet apart. We all share this moment, no matter how you're following us or wherever you may be. I hope that some of you are able to be physically with, or at least close to, a loved one or two for this occasion. At least I hope so. And if not, please know that they are with you, as are we, and as am I. As I always like to point out to our graduates at the time of commencement, that your commencement is one of life's truly defining memories. And that is especially true this year. You will never forget your UNMC graduation in 2020. You will surely tell the next generation and the other generations to come about this day. You will never forget this graduation, and you'll certainly never forget these historic times. It's okay to have some disappointment that this is how your commencement turned out, that you're not gathered with your classmates, your faculty and families, that you're watching this remotely in groups of a small handful or even less. I'm disappointed as well. So are each of your mentors, teachers, colleagues, and your classmates. My favorite part of commencement every year is getting to look out and to see all of your faces, to bestow your new degrees, and to have a unique opportunity to congratulate you on your achievements on this very big day. So much hope and so much promise. It reminds me of when I stood in your shoes, and I miss that memory, and I miss being with each of you. Please know that as I look out into the lens of this camera across an empty stage, that in my mind's eye, I'm seeing each and every one of you. I am so proud to be your Chancellor on this day. Today's commencement events are representative of the trying times that we find ourselves living in at this moment. These times only further confirm that you, that each and every one of you, have chosen the right profession at the right time, that you are needed, that you have a unique opportunity to make a huge difference in this world. That is an awesome responsibility. It's a daunting challenge, and at the same time, an incredible privilege. The COVID-19 pandemic drives home the message, definitively, for once and for all, of the crucial role of science and medicine and public health. It makes clear that we all need courage and empathy of all health professionals, the ingenuity of our laboratory researchers and others, the incredible ability of each of you to look at a complex problem and see something innovative, something helpful, that someone else might have missed. The magical combination of care and caring that you bring to those whose lives you touch. This is your moment. Today is your day, even if you are home huddling around a tablet, watching on your phone, or on a huge flat screen. Yes, the reality starts right now. This is your day to very clearly and firmly take grasp of your future as you embark upon the next phase of your journey, a journey of providing care and a journey of providing caring, a journey of providing hope and one of healing. Today, for my few minutes remaining with you, I do not wish to address your exemplary knowledge, your amazing technical skills, but I do wish to address your stamina, your perseverance, your tenacity, your ability to see a complex process through to completion, your capacity to quickly recover from challenges, and your capacity to navigate the roughest of rough waters that may be ahead. You will need these skills, as so many of you know. The waters have been rough, and recently they've been very rough in our state, across our nation, and around the world. Those in the professions you are about to join across our nation and around the world are being challenged in ways they could not have imagined just a few short months ago. Ours, your professions, are a unique calling. In the health sciences, we witness the first breaths and the last ones. Too many last breaths in these last few weeks. Let us together just take a moment now to honor and reflect upon all who have been lost, including those in our health professions who gave their very last breath to fight back this relentless pandemic. In our professions, we knowingly throw ourselves into all of life's altering human triumphs and heartbreaks and everything that comes in between. That is happening more than ever during these extraordinary times. People who did not sign up to be heroes, who are now exhausted and afraid for their own safety, steel themselves at the start of every day, and then they walk back into the fire. They do this mostly because they can't imagine not doing it on a daily basis. Our family of caring professionals, like all of you who are graduating today, are called to serve, to ease pain and suffering, and to, as the philosophers say, to improve the human condition. There is nothing like seeing the smile on a grateful patient's face or the look of relief in the eyes of a parent when they realize their child is going to be all right. Seeing that in the patients we serve, meeting these, has been the favorite part of my career and will assuredly be the best part of yours as well. It is far better and more satisfying than any official accolade or award, any certificate or trophy, and far better than any payment, compensation, or reward that you might derive. These are the moments that will make it all worthwhile. Moments like these will keep you going, but so will the knowledge that you are not alone in this. There's a team around you, others who are in the fight with you day after day. As we are seeing time and again during this moment of COVID-19, we succeed. We succeed based on how well we can work together towards a common goal. Healthcare is a team sport. Research is a team sport. Public health is a team sport. And now you are a critical part, a new and incredibly strong link of this lifelong team, a championship team in every way. Those who are on the medical front lines or working feverishly towards new treatments and cures are rightly being celebrated today for embodying courage in our time of need. But we should always humbly remember that so are the grocery workers, the delivery drivers, the environmental service professionals, and many, many others who are saving lives on a daily basis. You're seeing this broadcast commencement today in part because of the information technology experts and the video production professionals that have been deemed essential to come to work during an infectious disease pandemic. Never forget all that you have done and all that you will do, with so many counting on you, is because you are part of something greater than yourself. Today, you become a lifetime member of one of America's greatest championship teams, the UNMC Alumni. During this COVID-19 crisis, we've been on the front lines, a national resource, since the very beginning. We were the first to volunteer to take patients from the Diamond Princess cruise ship. We were part of the federal response, keeping people at Camp Ashland. And of course, our federal government came to us. We, here at the Med Center, have been pandemic planning for more than 15 years. And now we are truly leading the world, conducting the first National Institutes of Health clinical trial for a new therapeutic, defining key genetic structures, developing a better, faster set of diagnostic tests. Here at the Med Center, we've pioneered a novel technique to sterilize and reuse personal protective equipment that is now in use widely across our state, across the nation, and around the world. We've published a groundbreaking study on patterns of disease transmission, thanks in part to our hosting patients here from the National Quarantine Center. And we've developed the OneCheck COVID smartphone application for screening and testing. Our expertise is sought by national media, including 60 Minutes, CNN, Fox, the New York Times, and countless others. And most important, we continue to serve in a trusted resource to our state's government and its citizens. This is the team that you joined today. I do hope that all of you are as proud of us as we are of you. So, ladies and gentlemen, members of the class of 2020, today you graduate, you commence with a bright spark of energy, commitment, dedication, and genuine resiliency. You will commence with knowledge that you are part of one of the greatest teams ever assembled, and that we stand with you as you energize and prepare yourself before each day that lies ahead. UNMC graduates, today is your commencement. I do regret that you won't walk across the grand stage with a diploma in your hand, that you won't hear raucous applause and feel the hug after hug from your family and friends, faculty and mentors. Yet I do also sincerely hope that you can join us in the future and share this very special experience. I hope that you can take that very special selfie or family photograph here on campus, either in the fall or in the winter. Please know that we are always with you and that we are all together in this moment and going forward. I could not be any more proud than I am today to be your Chancellor, to bestow your degrees, and to wish you well on this journey. Class of 2020, we thank you. Thank you for allowing us to share this day with you and your family, wherever you may be. Thank you for allowing us to help prepare you for this amazing journey upon which you now embark. These are historic times, trying times, challenging opportunities. I cannot think of anyone else I would rather see lead us through this moment and into our future. If you remember one and only one thing from today, let it be this. Always, and I do mean always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and always take care of your profession. Class of 2020, congratulations, and thank you, and I wish you Godspeed in your journey.
Thank you very much, Chancellor Gold, for those wise words. And now, graduates, congratulations again to each and every one of you for your extraordinary accomplishments and the resiliency you have shown in completing your rigorous training here at UNMC. The fact that we are not here together face-to-face due to COVID-19 does not diminish the effort you have put into getting to today. You've made it to this day after years upon years of hard work, after late nights, after long days, and after overcoming hurdles along the way. You have made many sacrifices, given up so much, and now you're about to be rewarded with your hard-earned degrees. Some of you will be continuing on to postdoctoral training. Others are going on to medical school, and some of you to a new job in industry. Some of you will be taking on a teaching job at an institution of higher learning. Whatever your situation, we are very proud of each and every one of you and what you've accomplished. And we are equally confident that you have great careers ahead of you. You're now poised to begin the next phases of your lives. In doing so, I encourage you to choose to bring your full passion, enthusiasm, and grit to every situation you'll be a part of. Remember, you're on a lifelong journey of excellence, so strive to keep looking for that golden opportunity in every adverse situation of your life to transform yourself, and in doing so, to transform your community, and ultimately, to transform the lives of everyone around you, and to change the world. We are very confident that you have received extraordinary training here at UNMC, and that you will excel and be the future leaders and giants in your chosen fields long after you've left us. I want to leave you with the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson, who said, "Without ambition, one starts nothing. Without work, one finishes nothing. The prize will not be sent to you. You have to win it." So now go out, solve the problems that will change the world, and know that we are with you in believing that you can lead the world. Now I am pleased to introduce Dr. Jeff Thiel, President of the Graduate Studies Engagement Council of the UNMC Alumni Association.
It is my pleasure to congratulate all the graduating students on this momentous occasion. This truly is an exciting day for you, one that may have felt like it would never arrive. You are now joining the ranks of proud graduate studies alumni spanning the country and the world. Your fellow alumni are excited to have you join us. As our newest graduates, I am proud to welcome you to the UNMC Alumni Association and share with you that you are the 5th graduate college class to earn automatic membership. In 2015, the Alumni Association voted to eliminate membership dues and usher in a new era of alumni engagement, with a goal to be all-inclusive and welcome all graduates as members. As welcoming gifts from our Alumni Association, we will be sending you a UNMC Alumni lapel pin and a mug. These gifts will be delivered in a few weeks together with your diploma. As you take the next step in your career, I encourage you to wear the lapel pin with pride. As you know, you're entering a very rewarding profession, one that will continue to provide you with many challenges and opportunities. Just as alumni have supported you in your pursuit of a graduate degree, your Alumni Association is here to mentor and support you as you continue in your career. Please know that we are a resource for you. Again, congratulations and best wishes to you, members of the UNMC Graduate Studies class of 2020.
Thank you, Dr. Thiel. As you know, our graduates are an amazing group of accomplished individuals. They're involved in a variety of activities that extend beyond their studies, including the student-run Graduate Student Association. It is my great pleasure to introduce to our online audience the president of our Graduate Student Association, Scott Mulder. Scott is joining us to offer his congratulations to the graduates and to recognize the recipient of the Graduate Student Association's Distinguished Graduate Student Mentor Award.
Congratulations, graduates. On behalf of your peers and the Graduate Student Association, we congratulate you and applaud your accomplishments. You have all persevered to complete your studies during some of the most trying times in recent history. Do not forget the determination you exemplified, the resiliency of our community, and the power of unity. The philosopher and writer Jorge Santayana once said, "Those who do not remember the past are condemned to repeat it." Remember what has come before you, what you have done, and go out and prosper. We can't wait to see what you do next as you actualize your career dreams. As our graduates move forward in their careers, Each owes a debt of appreciation to the faculty who mentored them towards their degrees. In recognition of this key role that UNMC faculty play in fostering our success, the Graduate Student Association established the annual Distinguished Graduate Student Mentor Award. The criteria for focus on mentorship in areas of research and critical thinking, communication skills, and career preparation. Ultimately, the award recognizes a faculty member whose teaching profoundly affects graduate students and who impresses upon the students the need to care deeply about their studies. I am pleased to announce that the 2020 recipient of the Distinguished Graduate Student Mentor Award is Dr. Adam J. Case, Assistant Professor of Cellular and Integrative Physiology and Director of the Physiological Environment Research Facility at UNMC. One of the students who nominated Dr. Case described him as a rising tide that raises all boats through formal student mentorship that emphasizes scientific, professional, and personal improvement. He is touted for his endless enthusiasm for science and personalized mentoring. One student stated that his palpable dedication to science, academia, and students pushes me to hold a higher standard for myself. He makes every effort to push his trainees towards their personalized success. He is also recognized for his tireless pursuit of a personal mission to improve the scientific presentation skills of graduate students at UNMC. And he annually offers a graduate course with the objective of developing the art and science of presentation skills across a variety of scenarios, ranging from a poster presentation at a conference to a lay public talk at the Omaha Public Library. In summary, Dr. Adam Case was selected as this year's recipient of the GSA's Graduate Student Mentor Award in recognition of not only his mentoring skills, but also his dedication and enthusiasm for graduate student training across the spectrum. We offer our congratulations for this honor, well deserved.
Thank you, Scott. And congratulations to Dr. Case for being selected by students as recipient of this mentoring award. The major goal of our ceremony is to honor and celebrate the achievements of our students. To begin that process, I call to the podium Dr. Pam Carmines, Executive Associate Dean for Graduate Studies.
UNMC Graduate Studies honors students who have received national or international recognition by designating them graduate students of distinction. Their accomplishments are highlighted on our website. Among the select group of students who have earned this honor are several members of this graduating class. Maggie Lynn Bartlett, a PhD candidate in the Interdisciplinary Graduate Program in Biomedical Sciences and specializing in immunology, pathology, and infectious disease, was awarded a National Science Foundation Fellowship. The fellowship funded use of novel methodology to extract specific regions of the Egyptian fruit bat's B-cell repertoire and to generate a bioinformatic pipeline to analyze the repertoire's composition, functionality, and diversity mechanism. She was also recipient of a fellowship from the Oak Ridge Institute for Science and Education. Based on receipt of these prestigious national awards, Maggie was named a UNMC Graduate Student of Distinction. Andrew C. Cannon, a PhD candidate in biochemistry and molecular biology and an MD PhD scholar, was awarded a 3-year National Research Service Award from the National Cancer Institute. While supported by this fellowship, Andrew studied the role of G-protein-coupled receptor CXCR3 and its cytokine ligands in promoting the progression of pancreatic ductal adenocarcinoma, with emphasis on determining how these cytokines influence the anti-cancer immune response and the ability of cancer cells to metastasize. Based on receipt of this prestigious national award, Andrew was named a UNMC Graduate Student of Distinction. Trey M. Farmer, a PhD candidate in biochemistry and molecular biology, received a 2-year National Research Service Award from the National Cancer Institute. This fellowship supported his efforts to explore mechanisms of mitochondrial fission, as well as a role for endocytic proteins in the trafficking of BCL2 family members and the regulation of apoptosis. Based on receipt of this national fellowship, Trey was named a Graduate Student of Distinction. Sashwati Karmakar, a PhD candidate in biochemistry and molecular biology, was the recipient of a 3-year pre-doctoral to postdoctoral fellow transition award from the National Cancer Institute. The pre-doctoral phase of Sashwati's award focused on defining mechanisms underlying pancreatic cancer stem cell maintenance and pancreatic cancer progression. During the postdoctoral stage, she aims to explore mechanisms that promote acquisition of different metabolic programs by cancer stem cells and differentiated tumor cells. Based on receipt of this prestigious national award, Sashwati was named a UNMC Graduate Student of Distinction. Madeline Diana Keevy, a PhD candidate in the medical sciences interdepartmental area, specializing in applied behavior analysis, was recipient of an Innovative Student Research Dissertation Grant from the Society for the Advancement of Behavior Analysis. The grant supported her use of controlled conditions and arbitrary responses to evaluate the relative accuracy of 2 different quantitative methods of destructive behavior relapse in children diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. Based on receipt of this national grant, Madeline was named a Graduate Student of Distinction. Kiva A. McEwen, a PhD candidate in the medical sciences interdepartmental area specializing in applied behavior analysis, was awarded a Sidney W. and Janet R. Bijou grant from the Society for the Advancement of Applied Behavior Analysis. The grant supported her research on systematically teaching friendship skills in children diagnosed with autism or related disabilities, including extending and evaluating procedures needed to teach prosocial skills, incorporating persistent teaching, and assessing caregiver satisfaction with the results. Based on receipt of this national grant, Kiva was named a Graduate Student of Distinction. Dilaram M. Sass, a PhD candidate in nursing, was accepted into the National Institute of Nursing Research's highly prestigious Graduate Partnerships Program. This fellowship program allowed her to spend 2 years at the NIH working to identify novel biomarkers that improve understanding of cancer immunology and its relevance to cancer-related fatigue, with an overarching aim to develop tailored therapies and treatment of cancer-related symptoms. Based on her acceptance into this highly competitive national training program, Delia was named a Graduate Student of Distinction. And finally, Alex I. Weissman, a PhD candidate in the Interdisciplinary Graduate Program in Biomedical Sciences, specializing in neuroscience, was awarded a National Research Service Award from the National Institute of Aging. This fellowship funded his efforts to combine advanced neuroimaging methods, extensive neuropsychological testing, and genetic markers of Alzheimer's disease susceptibility to help delineate the brain dynamics that underlie aberrant attention and memory function in these patients. Based on receipt of this prestigious national award, Alex was named a Graduate Student of Distinction. To continue our celebration of student achievement, Dr. Kendra Smid, Assistant Dean of Graduate Studies, will introduce the recipients of the Thomas Jefferson Ingenuity Award and the Presto Award.
The Thomas Jefferson Ingenuity Award was established in 1994 by Dr. Manucher Ibadi to recognize a student who has exhibited unmatched creativity and ingenuity in completing the research requirements for the doctoral degree. Individuals who graduated in August or December 2019, as well as those graduating today, were eligible for the award. The winner receives a cash prize and an engraved plaque. This year's winner of the Thomas Jefferson Ingenuity Award is Alex Weissman, a PhD candidate in the Interdisciplinary Graduate Program in Biomedical Sciences, specializing in neuroscience. One of our graduate students of distinction, Alex's dissertation research was performed under the mentorship of Dr. Tony Wilson. The attention experiments included in Alex's dissertation perfectly reflect his inventive approach to solving complex problems. For each of these studies, he incorporated seemingly disparate cognitive neuroscience techniques to answer questions about attention-sensory interactions in the human nervous system. Alex has also demonstrated his ability to develop new analytical methods to match his innovative theoretical models. The results of Alex's dissertation research have been published in the highest tier journals and have had an immediate impact on thinking in the field, demonstrating that Alex's creativity is matched by his scientific rigor. In addition to pursuing his own research, during lab meetings, Alex routinely makes constructive suggestions to other researchers about possible new analyses, alternative interpretations, and novel directions for new projects. Not only does he suggest new analyses, but he also has the technical skills to implement them. There are now countless examples in Dr. Wilson's lab where Alex wrote a new software function to enable someone else to execute a novel analysis, which often becomes a key part of their final manuscript. Despite his innovative achievements in the lab, Alex remains humble, friendly, and always eager to help someone with their research project or even move to a new apartment. We congratulate Alex Wiseman as this year's recipient of the Thomas Jefferson Ingenuity Award. Congratulations. The Praistow Award is the highest honor endowed upon a graduating Master of Science or Doctor of Philosophy student by UNMC Graduate Studies. The Praistow Award is presented to the most outstanding graduate in recognition of exceptional accomplishments spanning multiple areas: academics, research, leadership, service, and outreach. The winner receives a cash prize, an engraved award, and honor cords to be worn with academic regalia. The winner of this year's Praistow Award is Sashwati Karmakar. Sashwati attained a 4.0 grade point average in her graduate level courses. As already noted, she successfully attracted prestigious fellowships, funding from the NIH. She authored more than a dozen publications, many in high-impact journals of her field. She received Young Investigator Awards from 2 different scientific societies to fund her participation in major international conferences. Beyond her productive efforts in the research laboratory, the scope of Sashwati's impact has been wide-reaching. In the teaching and mentoring arena, she taught general biochemistry principles to biochemistry and molecular biology master's degree students and next-generation sequencing to Embry Summer students. She also served as tutor for 2 courses and mentored summer research student interns. Sashwati has proven to be a natural leader among her peers, easily identifying and proposing solutions to challenges or roadblocks. She served as president of the International Student Association and worked with the Student Senate, the Graduate Student Association, and the Grads Group to organize events relevant to the international student communities. She provided valuable input for Graduate Council policy change initiatives on the structure of the PhD comprehensive exam and guidelines for changing laboratories. She served on the GSA's Distinguished Graduate Student Mentor Award Selection Committee, as well as other GSA committees tasked with planning outreach and social events. In recognition of her accomplishments spanning academics, research, leadership, service, and outreach, we congratulate Sashwati Karmakar as recipient of this year's Praistow Award. With this distinction as the most outstanding graduate, we welcome Sashwati to the podium as the student speaker for today's ceremony. Congratulations.
Good morning, faculty, distinguished guests, family and friends, and last but not least, the graduating class of 2020. Thank you for providing me with this opportunity to speak to you today. I'm truly honored and humbled. Never did I imagine connecting with you all virtually. What I did envision was being able to share my thoughts with my fellow graduates. But first of all, let us take a moment to pray for the health and well-being of all amongst this pandemic and hope that we stay united in our collective motivation, faith, and in human spirit. Like many others before me, I came to United States with many dreams. to pursue higher education and training from a reputed university, to be a part of groundbreaking biological research with the potential to save human lives, as well as to mentor young, motivated minds. Another aspiration was to graduate first class and speak at the convocation ceremony. With this opportunity, UNMC has surely made that dream come true. Soon after the initial excitement of arriving in a foreign country had died down, I began to grapple with the stress of dealing with exams, lab work, managing my finances, and other household chores. I felt lonely and missed my family immensely. But as time passed, I began to love my new home in this foreign land. What had changed? Was it my exciting research, the friends I made, or the lessons I learned, or my newfound independence? What made this whole journey wonderful were the experiences I accumulated over the years, the friends I made, and the lessons I learned. But most importantly, what lay at the core of this transformation was the appreciation of why I had embarked on this journey in the first place. My why contributed to my academic success, and my why is the reason I am at this podium today. Sometimes while chasing our goals, we lose sight of what really matters. So I would urge you to take a moment to remember what really matters and why you embarked on this journey. A few years back, which now seems like a long eternity ago, for our friends and our next-door neighbors, we made a commitment to invest in ourselves and further our education. Today is about reflecting on those very experiences that you've had that led you to this end goal. To the graduating class, each and every one of you encompass your own success stories. While following our passions and embarking on our journey towards success, we must remain fearless. We must be willing to take the path less traveled, be committed, focused, and positive. Failures are bound to come, but bouncing back from the failures is what makes this journey worthwhile. Reflecting on my education in these past 6 years, I have been grateful to what UNMC has given me. Along with spectacular training and education, I have been given an opportunity to embrace my experiences in teaching, leadership, and outreach. Thank you to my graduate professors for their wisdom and encouragement. They have proved that this encouragement surely doesn't stop at this finish line. I now have a vast professional network of professors and alumni mentors to support my future journey. I hope that someday I will have the opportunity to mentor a UNMC student like myself who is uncertain about the direction of their curiosity but is excited for what is to come. I'm grateful to have been a part of this well-rounded and close-knit community that promoted my interests, allowed me to serve under inspiring leaders, and challenged my strengths. In closing, I would like to quote Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist. This quote has been translated in Hindi and is used as a famous Bollywood movie dialogue, and it is something that I've come to truly believe in. When you want something from the heart and soul, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. So graduates, always remember the why that inspired your heart to embark on this journey. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sashwathi, for your very insightful perspective. The hooting of a graduate is a special ceremonial event steeped in tradition. The hood is a special part of the academic regalia that denotes scholarly and professional achievement. During the traditional hooting ceremony, the student's mentor places the master's or doctoral hood over the head of the graduate, signifying his or her success in completing the graduate program. In keeping with the need for social distancing, today's hooding will take place individually, with each candidate being hooded by a family member or close friend, using the process demonstrated in the video that we provided a few days ago. At this time, please take a moment and proceed with the hooding of your graduate. There are a few more steps to take before our graduates move forward into the next stage of their lives and careers. One occurs now as the graduates take an oath written by UNMC graduate students pledging their professional integrity. The oath, which was sent to each graduate prior to this ceremony, can also be found on the last page of the program. I am inviting the graduating students to take the oath along with me. I faithfully pledge to uphold my professional integrity by maintaining the highest standard of ethics and quality in my pursuit of academic and professional excellence. I will uphold an unwavering commitment to report and interpret my research or professional findings with steadfast honesty and clarity. I pledge to share openly and generously my discoveries, obstacles, and triumphs. I will work to improve our world through communication with peers and teaching students of all ages. I will strive to be continually conscious of the responsibility that accompanies the endowment of my degree. It is with tremendous pride and enthusiasm that I seal my commitment to advance mankind through extraordinary biomedical research, teaching, or provision of service. Thank you very much. I now invite Dr. Gold back to the podium to present the Honorary Doctor of Science degree and the UNMC-wide awards.
It is now my pleasure to present the Honorary Doctor of Science degree to Dr. Doit L. Khan. Vice Chancellor Deli Davies will read the citation.
Thank you, Chancellor Gold. Nebraska native and UNMC alumnus Doit Khan, MD, is honored with the Honorary Doctor of Science degree for high distinction in the use of his skills in medicine, science, and teaching to serve his fellow man. Dr. Khan's commitment to medicine and service is so great that after his retirement from a 25-year distinguished career at the Mayo Clinic, he then soon embarked on a second act. Following a 3-year stint as Senior Vice President for Medical Affairs for the National Arthritis Foundation, he again became a full-time clinician, scientist, and educator at Emory University of Medicine and Grady Health Systems in Atlanta, which is the 5th largest public hospital in the United States. From there, he threw himself into understanding the challenges faced by patients from an underserved population who often were on Medicaid or had no insurance at all. It was a job he would not have been up to earlier in his career, Dr. Khan said, adding, "The journey from Mayo to Grady is as long as any in academic medicine." Dr. Khan also was involved in providing medical services during humanitarian crises while serving as medical director of AmeriCares in the 1990s. He helped establish medical services in Kenya for Somali refugees and helped set up a hospital in Rwanda to serve survivors of the Rwandan genocide. Dr. Khan is the former director of rheumatology at Emory, Grady, and the Mayo Clinic. He is currently professor emeritus at Emory University School of Medicine, and he resides in Rochester, Minnesota. Dr. Khan has published more than 200 papers, abstracts, and book chapters, and he helped train more than 100 rheumatology trainees at Mayo and Emory. He is a former military surgeon at the U.S. Public Health Service in Galveston, Texas. Dr. Khan was born in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. He's a proud product of Gering High School, Nebraska Wesleyan University, and the UNMC College of Medicine. He has been honored with numerous awards and is a respected publications editor. The university is very proud to confer this honorary degree to Dr. Dwight Kahn. Chancellor Gold. Dr. Kahn qualifies for the honorary degree Doctor of Science. He has been certified by the Nebraska Board of Regents. It is my honor to present him to you.
Thank you, Dr. Davies. Dr. Kahn, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon you, Dr. Dwight L. Kahn, the degree Doctor of Science, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this degree. Congratulations. Roger Reamer, MBA, is being honored today with the J.G. Elliott Award. Vice Chancellor Deli Davies will read the award citation.
Roger Reamer is honored today with the J.G. Elliott Award for his decades of service to his fellow Nebraskans, notably as a leader and advocate for healthcare administration, public health initiatives, and health science education for rural communities. Though he has served for more than 2 decades as Chief Executive Officer for Memorial Health Care Systems in Seward, Nebraska, Reamer's service has reached far beyond his community and county. Roger's passion and commitment fuels his dedication to ensuring excellence in healthcare services for patients, medical professionals, and communities across Nebraska. He has respect and a strong understanding of the vital service rural healthcare delivers to smaller communities. He has provided leadership, direction, and development skills to establish and strengthen rural healthcare and is a dedicated advocate for rural health policy development. His leadership and collaborative efforts have helped rural hospitals and healthcare organizations improve delivery of care and build effective alliances for long-term sustainability. He served on the American Hospital Association Board, Nebraska Hospital Association Board, State of Nebraska Board of Health, Four Corners Public Health Department, as well as Rural Health and Health Education Boards. During the current COVID-19 public health emergency, Reamer's leadership has been crucial on 2 fronts: the hospital side and the district health department. The J.G. Elliott Award is given annually to an individual who has made significant contributions to medicine and health programs for the state of Nebraska. It is awarded in memory of Jack Elliott, a former Scottsbluff resident who served on the University of Nebraska Board of Regents for 20 years until his death in 1974.
The university is proud to present this award today to Mr. Roger Reamer. Congratulations, and thank you for all of your dedication and your years of service. Today, we also honor Dr. Ann Hubbard with the Chancellor's Distinguished Service Award. Vice Chancellor Deli Davies will present the award.
Thank you, Chancellor Gold. Dr. Ann Hubbard, a physician, philanthropist, and a UNMC alumnus, is honored with the UNMC Chancellor's Distinguished Service Award for her long-time commitment to the university and to ensuring a healthy future for our state. Dr. Hubbard is now retired from an outstanding career in academic and clinical medicine at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia and at her alma mater, UNMC, and Children's Hospital and Medical Center in Omaha. She remains very well respected in her field of pediatric radiology and fetal and orthopedic imaging. In her community service role, she does even more for all Nebraskans in building upon the groundwork laid by her parents, Dr. Theodore Hobbard and Claire Hobbard. The Hobbards were tremendous supporters of the university, establishing the Theodore F. Hobbard, MD, Chair of Cardiology, and the Theodore F. Hobbard, MD, Endowed Chair of Cardiovascular Research at UNMC. Through the Claire M. Hobbard Foundation, which honors her mother, Dr. Hobbard also has supported several organizations in advancing the education, research, and patient care missions of UNMC. Under Dr. Hobbard's leadership, the foundation established the Claire M. Hobbard Professor of Health and Environment in the UNMC College of Public Health, among other initiatives. Dr. Hobbard is an engaged philanthropist, often linking multiple organizations to leverage the impact of the various programs she supports. She is dedicated to the education and health of children, underserved communities, and understanding the importance of the environment and natural resources to human health. She serves on the boards of the St. Augustine Indian Mission in Winnebago, Nebraska, the Nature Conservancy of Nebraska, Omaha's Henry Dolly Zoo and Aquarium, and the University of Nebraska Foundation Board of Trustees. Dr. Hobbard grew up in Omaha and graduated from UNL and the UNMC College of Medicine. She served her internal medicine residency at the Mayo Clinic and her radiology residency at the Medical College of Wisconsin in Milwaukee. The university is proud to honor Dr. Ann Hobbard with the UNMC Chancellor's Distinguished Service Award.
Dr. Hubbard, congratulations, and thank you for all of your dedication and all of your years of service. Senior Vice Chancellor Davies will now present the candidates for the degrees Master of Science and Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Davies.
Chancellor Gold, the men and women of this graduate studies class have been vested with their master's and doctoral hoods and have taken the UNMC Graduate Studies Oath. These candidates qualify for the degrees Master of Science or Doctor of Philosophy and have been certified by the faculty of the Graduate College. It is my honor to present them to you.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor Davies. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon you the degrees Master of Science or Doctor of Philosophy, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with these degrees. Congratulations.
We now move to the portion of the ceremony during which we recognize each graduate individually. As each graduate is introduced, his or her photo will appear together with selected major accomplishments. I encourage you to refer to the ceremony program for a more detailed listing of each graduate's achievements. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our May 2020 graduates.
Nawaf Abdullah R. Al-Bakami, Mohammed Abdul Rahman Al-Halaf, Vijaya Raj Bhatt, Luke Mark Doyle, Wael Mohammed Fathi El Rais, Chun Feng, Margaret Mary Glick, Andrew Michael Goldsweig, Daniel Hunter Gramer, John William Howe. Sachin Kedar. Ruchika Koth. Ashton Arat Lagenza. Alyssa Marie Pearson. Baylor Grant Price. Aitidal Mohammed Ali Reslan. Emma Marie Sheehy Sheridan. Melanie R. Thompson. Kaylee Brashawn Townsend. Morgan Ashley Vidlac. Cassidy K. Weber. Elizabeth Catherine White. McKinley Wells Wilson. Anqi Zhang.
Saad A. Almawash, Doctor of Philosophy and Pharmaceutical Sciences, presented by Dr. Ram I. Mahato. Mohanad A. Al-Maklafi, Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmacology and Experimental Neuroscience, presented by Dr. Howard S. Fox. Maggie Lynn Bartlett, Doctor of Philosophy in Interdisciplinary Graduate Program in Biomedical Sciences, Immunology, Pathology, and Infectious Disease, presented by Dr. Mariano Sanchez Lockhart. Andrew Pierce Blowers, Doctor of Philosophy in Medical Sciences Interdepartmental Area, Applied Behavior Analysis, presented by Dr. Kevin C. Luchinsky. Damian Mark Dashinsky, Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmaceutical Sciences, presented by Dr. Peter F. Kador. Trey Michael Farmer, Doctor of Philosophy in Biochemistry and Molecular Biology, presented by Dr. Stephen H. Kaplan. Joel Roger Franson, Doctor of Philosophy in Pathology and Microbiology, presented by Dr. Prabhakaran Narayanasamy. Sarah Diane Haney, Doctor of Philosophy in Medical Sciences Interdepartmental Area, Applied Behavior Analysis, presented by Dr. Kathleen C. Piazza and Dr. Bethany A. Hansen. Rochelle Marie Hoffman, Doctor of Philosophy in Medical Sciences Interdepartmental Area, Monroe Meyer Institute, presented by Dr. Max J. Kurtz. Sashwati Karmakar, Doctor of Philosophy in Biochemistry and Molecular Biology, presented by Dr. Surinder K. Batra. Madeline Diane Keevy, Doctor of Philosophy in Medical Sciences Interdepartmental Area, Applied Behavior Analysis, presented by Dr. Wayne W. Fisher and Dr. Amanda Z. Zangrillo. Samit Kaur, Doctor of Philosophy in Cancer Research, presented by Dr. Armanat Natarajan. Anyun Ma, Doctor of Philosophy in Cellular and Integrative Physiology, presented by Dr. Irving H. Zucker. Kiva Ann McEwen, Doctor of Philosophy in Medical Sciences Interdepartmental Area, Applied Behavior Analysis, presented by Dr. Kevin C. Luchinsky. Annalisa McMillan, Doctor of Philosophy in Medical Sciences, Interdepartmental Area, Preventive and Societal Medicine, presented by Dr. Sharon J. Medcalf. Kayla Rochelle Randall, Doctor of Philosophy in Medical Sciences, Interdepartmental Area, Applied Behavior Analysis, presented by Dr. Brian D. Greer. Delorum M. Sass, Doctor of Philosophy in Nursing, presented by Dr. Paula S. Schultz. Shashank Shrishrimal, Doctor of Philosophy in Biochemistry and Molecular Biology, presented by Dr. Rebecca E. Deegan. Alexander Ian Weissman, Doctor of Philosophy in Interdisciplinary Graduate Program in Biomedical Sciences, Neuroscience, presented by Dr. Tony W. Wilson. Nicholas Erasmo Whitinick, Doctor of Philosophy in Cancer Research, presented by Dr. Aaron M. Mose. Macy Grace Wood, Doctor of Philosophy in Interdisciplinary Graduate Program in Biomedical Sciences, Immunology, Pathology, and Infectious Disease, presented by Dr. Elizabeth A. Rux and Dr. Scott P. Olet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now ask all of the members of the graduating class of 2020 to please rise. In keeping with the time-honored and centuries-old academic tradition, at this time, I now ask that all of our graduates to please move the tassel on your mortarboard from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you viewing this special ceremony, no matter where you are, please join me in congratulating the University of Nebraska Medical Center graduating class of 2020. Congratulations. Our graduates here today were helped a great deal by others. Many are the people watching this ceremony from afar to share this special occasion. They also deserve recognition, and they should feel free to stand if they wish, wherever they are, to receive our recognition and our thanks. First to be recognized are those who are parents, brothers, or sisters of one of our graduates. Second would be the spouses, partners, or children of our graduates. Next are the grandparents, the aunts, the uncles, or those who hold some other special relationship to one of our graduates. All of you, and I do mean all of you, have been more than just spectators today. The faculty and our students recognize the consistent encouragement and the support that you have given. We applaud you and acknowledge your enormous contributions to each of our graduates and to what they have accomplished and what they will accomplish in the future. Thank you. Thank you so very much. The University of Nebraska Medical Center is a large, diverse, and complex organization. I would like to take this opportunity to recognize some of the most dedicated people that make us survive and thrive. They, of course, are the individuals who spent many years with our graduates, preparing them for lives of continued learning, dedicated study, and service to others. The individuals of whom I speak are, of course, our amazing faculty. Please join me in expressing our most sincere appreciation to your faculty.
And now, Dr. Sarah Kate Hardovey, a new graduate of the College of Medicine, will offer the student-initiated benediction.
As this ceremony ends, we have so much for which we are grateful. We have been truly blessed by many things, including the fellowship of our classmates, the guidance of the faculty, and the love and support of those who have been there for us through our education. Although we may be far apart today, let us be united by a spirit of gratitude. We ask you to keep us safe wherever our journey may lead. For these things we pray. Amen.
Thank you very much, Dr. Hardovey. To the graduates, as you continue to strive for excellence in reaching your career goals, I wish you good health, happiness, and success in the challenging years ahead. Congratulations, good luck, and Godspeed.